Accuweather Forecast with meteorologist Christian Bridges.
Very isolated showers and storms dotting the area this afternoon. Most of us are dry, but you can see we are seeing a couple pop-up showers and storms, especially south and west of Columbus. We also had a few showers to the north of Tupelo, but those have really waned over the past hour or so. Things should stay pretty calm across the area as we go into the overnight hours. Now, temperatures right now in the upper 80s, 88 here in Columbus under partly cloudy skies, a little bit warmer, 92 degrees up in Tupelo as well with those partly cloudy skies. And that remains the case for pretty much all of us. Upper 80s or right around 90 degrees, 89 degrees is the current temperature in Louisville. Now, here's a look at our planner as we go into the evening. Temperatures drop off into the 70s. We wake up tomorrow to temperatures in the low 70s. Our low tonight should be somewhere around 73 degrees. Tomorrow looks to be another toasty day with highs in the low to mid 90s. Rain chances once again very low. Most of us will stay dry. Maybe a couple showers in our West Alabama counties, but here in Columbus, 93 degrees under partly cloudy skies, mostly sunny up in Tupelo with a high of 94. Now, let's get to the tropics because that is what all of our attention is focused on right now. Could have some major impacts here as we go into next week. We have newly formed Tropical Storm Ida. Here it is, spinning to the south of Cuba. It's been rapidly organizing today. Not a low chance it strengthens to hurricane status before it gets to Cuba. Here's a look at the path of it. It's going to eventually make landfall on the eastern tip of Cuba before entering the Gulf of Mexico and moving over some of the warmest waters in the Gulf of Mexico. So it has the potential to really rapidly strengthen. It could be a major hurricane at landfall in Louisiana or even Mississippi. Mississippi is still in that forecast cone. Not out of the question to see a Mississippi landfall with this storm. Could be a Category 3, could be even a Category 4, not out of the question with those warm Gulf waters and conditions in the Gulf that are very favorable for strengthening. Then as it moves inland, it hooks a little bit of a right turn and moves pretty much directly over us. So could be seeing some major impacts, especially if it becomes a very strong storm. All the forecast models now bring it into Louisiana or Mississippi, most tightly clustered over Louisiana. So Louisiana is where it's most likely to make landfall, but here in Mississippi, impacts could still be pretty substantial. So this is just what one model thinks is going to happen with it. After it moves over Cuba and into the Gulf, rapidly strengthens, and we have a strong hurricane making landfall by Sunday night along the Louisiana coast. Like I said, this is just one model, so not an exact forecast, but it's been very consistent with that scenario happening. Then moves right over us with heavy rain, flooding, tornadoes, all a possibility as we go into Monday afternoon. Definitely going to be keeping you posted all weekend on this. And then it moves out of our hair finally by Tuesday into Wednesday and then into Thursday as well. All makes sense. We are at the peak of hurricane season right now, but could see some very hefty rainfall totals with this storm, anywhere from 3 to 4, even up to 7, even 10. Look at this model has New Orleans picking up 13 inches of rain. Not out of the question to see some crazy high totals like that here. Tropical systems love to dump a lot of rainfall. Rain chances really go up as we start next week as that system moves overhead. Got a couple nice days though before we get there, but as we go into next week, we'll be watching the impacts of that tropical system. Got more coming up for you after the break.